Hey everyone, thought I'd do a video, and today I thought I would do a book haul and also show you what I got for Christmas. So first I'm going to show you what I got for Christmas, and the first book is called Carrier of the Mark by Leigh Fallon. Now I've heard really good things about this book from Benjamin of Tomes. He sort of raves about different witch books, and this is a book about witches and it looked really good. This is the first book. Look how pretty this cover is. Isn't that so pretty? I can't even talk about I mean, look, it's so pretty. The next book that I got for Christmas is called Uninvited by Marrone. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I finally got this because I actually read this way back in, I think, 9th grade. I was about 14 years old maybe. I'm 19 now. So I read this, and this is the first book that I've ever gotten from the library, and I am so happy because it's just such a good book. I remember so many good feelings of going into the library and taking out new books and different stuff like that, because I didn't really have that much money at the time, so I went to go get a library card, and I took a whole bunch of different books out of the library, and I don't own all of the books that I've gotten from the library, and so I'm going to be starting to get the books that I got from the library, and it is so amazing. I am so happy, and this is such a good book. You guys should really check it out because it's about this girl. Her boyfriend dies and her life is just spinning out of control, and she starts seeing him by her window, telling her to open the window for him, and it's really creepy, and it's just such a good book. You guys should really check it out. The next book that I got is called Dark of the Moon by Rachel Hawthorne. It is the third book in the Dark Guardian series, and I actually have the first, second, and fourth one, and I think that's it. I think there's just 4 books. I actually took the first book out called Moonlight. It actually shows back here all of the different ones. I have all 3 of these, the first, the second, and the fourth. And I actually took out the first one in the library, but I sort of didn't read it, so I took it back because I ran out of time. I'm really excited for this series. It looks like a really good series. It's a series about werewolves, I believe. And it just looks really, really good. And the final item that I got for Christmas is actually book related, but it's not actually a book. And it is the Kobo Aura. I am so happy because I actually have had 2 other Kobos. One of them I sort of got secondhand, I guess. I actually went to the flea market and got the original Kobo. I saw it and I thought, oh, I should get it, and because I really wanted a Kobo at the time and I didn't want to pay too much, so I got it for like 30 bucks or something, since it sort of went out of style, I guess. I'm not sure, but I got that one, and then later on I decided to get the Kobo Mini, and I thought that maybe the Kobo Mini would have a light on there, but it didn't. So I actually got this for Christmas. I asked for this for Christmas, and I am so excited that I got it. It looks really, really good, and it's just awesome there. But you can turn on the light. The light's at the top right here, and did it go on? Yeah. But it looks really, really good, and I'm so happy. I actually didn't get the cover for Christmas. I went out and bought it so that it wouldn't get wrecked or anything like that, and yeah, I'm just so excited. This is just so awesome, and one of the reasons why I really like having Kobos is that I don't take my really nice books out and ruin them, which I have done in the past, and I really, really don't like doing that. So I usually just get books on here when I go out, and yeah, I just use those. It has this reading stats thing. So I'm on the Ask and the Answer by Patrick Ness, and it tells me all these reading stats right here, and it looks really, really cool. think that's a little bit cool, and then you can like help yourself read faster if you feel like you need to read faster, or you feel like you need to read more minutes per session. I don't know, I thought that was a little cool fact. I didn't want to get the HD. I don't know why. I don't really like the HD. One of the reasons being that it's like a little bit bigger than this, and I wanted something a little bit smaller. And I don't know, I just think it's this Kobo Aura, regular Kobo Aura is just nicer. Yeah, I'm just really happy about this. This is probably my favorite thing that I got for Christmas. I'm not gonna lie, it's so amazing. And it just looks so cute, and it's so handheld, and I usually like to bring around small purses, so I put this in my purse and it fits. So I'm so happy about that, because I could just bring it everywhere. I have been bringing this everywhere I go. I don't leave it like anywhere pretty much. I wanted to talk about, I didn't realize that I was gonna be so busy before, like in Christmas time and in New Year's time. I thought I was gonna put up way more videos than I actually did, and I'm so sorry for that. I did not mean to do that, and I'm gonna try to do as many videos as I can in the month of January. I know I said that in the month of December, but I will try my best, especially since I am going back to school in January in about 3 or 4 days right now. I'm going back to school on the 6th of January. I will try to do as much as I can, because I know that January is a little bit of a slow month. Like, it slowly goes up until you are able to like it's hard to explain, because this is college and they want to give you like a gradual sort of beginning, and then they like put you into chaos. So that's how that works out. But yeah, I'm sorry that I haven't put up as many videos as I hoped for. I have put up more than I usually do per month, and I'm gonna try do as many as I can from now on. And I'm so sorry that I have not put up that many videos. At least I feel like I haven't put up as many videos as I thought I possibly could. So I'm sorry, I'm sort of feeling like I let you guys down a little bit, but I am gonna try my hardest to put as many videos up as I can. Alright, so the next few books are the books that I actually bought myself. Well, sort of myself. I actually had a $40 gift card that I got for Christmas. So some of these books, I'll tell you which ones I guess I bought with the card. So the first one is called The Night Wanderer by Drew Hayden Taylor. I'm so excited for this. I actually read it already. It's so good. The reason why I bought it is because it's actually based off the novel. Like, there's a novel version, and then they just came out with a graphic novel version in like October, I believe. And I am so happy for that. This is just a novel that is really close to my heart, because this book is actually about an Aboriginal teenager, and she's experiencing a lot of criticism and discrimination against her race, and it's really powerful stuff, because a lot of this stuff is still happening. I've even experienced this discrimination somewhat, because I am Aboriginal, and I haven't experienced as much as a lot of people have, which I'm very thankful for, and it's just really deep stuff. It also has some fiction in it, because there is actually a vampire in here, which is really fun, and it's like genius, because we want to get the Aboriginal stories out there more. And also I think this book came out sometime when there was like a vampire like obsession. Like, right now it's sort of dystopian wise, but like a couple of years back there used to be like a vampire obsession. I think it came out near the Vampire Obsession, like the original book, and it was awesome. I was really into it. Because I went into Aboriginal Social Studies number 12, and it was just a lot of fun to read this in social studies, because it had some aspects of history in the actual book, because the vampire in this novel has lived for so long, way back in the time when he was actually in a native village, and it was just such a great history sort of lesson, and also shows a little bit of the discrimination against Aboriginal people, which I think really needs to get out there more. And it's just a fun story overall. Like, it's not just all seriousness. I mean, there are some serious parts in this book, but it is just so entertaining, and you guys should really check out this graphic novel and also the actual book by Drew Hayden Taylor, and it's just so good. The next book that I got is called Keys to the Repository by Melissa De La Cruz, and I am so happy for this because I need to get into back into this series, because when I was in the library, like when I was getting books from the library, I actually started reading this series, and only the first 3 books were out in the series, so I had to wait for it, and it sort of turned me off of reading it, and I sort of forgot what happened a little bit in the series. But I recently got the first 3 books like a few years ago, actually, a little bit after I stopped going to the library, and I tried to read the first book, and for some reason I just couldn't do it. There was something about the book that I just couldn't get into at the time. I'm going to try later, but I'm hoping that getting this will help me a little bit more. I also recently got the 4th book a couple of months ago, and there's like, I think 5 books in the series, and then there's also like little mini novels, I think. I don't remember how many there were. I do know that there's like one or 2 mini novels or something like that. But I got this for $2. It was really good. And it used to be like $5, and I've been meaning to get this. Like a few years back, I saw that this was on for $5, and I was like, oh, I really need to get that. And then I'm like, oh well, I really shouldn't, because I'm not into the series right this second. And I am so happy that I waited, because now it is $2. I got it for a really cheap price, so that's always a plus. Next book I also got at a discounted price, and this one is Carnival of Souls by Melissa Marr. I've been meaning to get this as well. It looks so good. The cover is just so gorgeous. I got it for $2 again. It was a good day. Anything by Melissa Marr I will probably read, because she made the Wicked Lovely series, which I love. I've only read the first 3 books out of the 5 books that are in there, and I'm sort of scared to read the rest. I need to reread the first 3 books because I sort of forgot a little bit. I just need a little bit of a refresher, but I am a little bit scared to finish the series because it is such a good series. I really don't want it to end. So we'll see when we finish that series, but it looks like a really good book. The next book I'm so excited for, because this is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Oh my gosh, I've heard so many good things about this. I was sort of hesitant to get it for a while, and every time I went to chapters I would sort of be like, maybe I should get it, but at the same time I'm not a whole bunch into contemporary novels, so I decided against it. And at some point I was like, you know what, I should really get into contemporary novels more, and I really want to try it. So I went to chapters and I didn't find it there for the longest time. So I finally went to chapters, hoping that Anna and the French Kiss would be there, and there was like only 2 copies left, and I was like, yes! So I have it now. I'm so happy about it, and it's in really nice condition, and I'm just so happy that I got it. And I've never really read about anything like a book in Paris. I really want to get into this series because the 3rd book is coming out this year, and it just looks like a really good series, and I feel like I really need to get into it. The next book that I got is called Unspoken by Sarah Reese Brennan, and I actually saw her when I went to go see Cassandra Clare, because Cassandra Clare was in a chapters near me, so I went to go see her, and Sarah Reese Brennan was there, and I never really heard of her before. I actually recently found out that she was part of the Magnus Bane Chronicles, I believe it was. She helped in that, and then I think she helped in some other books that Cassandra Clare also wrote. So, yeah, I know that she has this new series. I think it's gonna be a trilogy. I'm not 100% sure on that, but the second book is out, so I feel like I really need to get into this because it looks like a really good novel. I'm really happy that I got this really, really nice looking cover, and it also says signed by the author, which I'm really, really happy about because she was such a really nice person, and I feel like I need her signature in my collection. So I saw that there wasn't many of these signed books left, so I thought I would pick it up, and I don't see the signature yet. Let's see. There it is. Check that out. And she crossed out her name right there and wrote Sarah Reese Brennan, and that's funny. Okay. And the last few books I actually got with my gift card. It was $40. And the first one I'm a little bit pissed about because if you guys know Gone by Lisa McMahon, I found this in store. I was looking everywhere for this book for the longest time, and now I found it again without any like imperfections or anything, because if you guys know, I actually got it online and I was so pissed to find out that it had like a little thing right there, and now I found it in perfect condition, and now I have 2 of these books, and I honestly don't know what to do with the damaged one. I don't know what to do with this because not that many people have this cover where I am, because they changed the covers, and that is just so unfair right now because I mean, look at this. This is like in perfect condition. I even checked online to look everywhere to see if any of them had this cover, and it said, no, we don't have this cover anywhere. And I'm pretty sure that it's been there for a really long time because none of those books have the same cover anymore. Like, I went to a Kohl's near me, and it's pretty much the same thing as the chapters, and I looked online at Indigo and looked for Indigo chapters and Kohl's stores, and it said it didn't have this cover, and I could have got a completely nice cover, and I could have gotten it right then and there. So the next book that I got is called Stolen by Lucy Christopher. I heard really good things about this book. I think it's a book about a girl. She was going on a family vacation, and while she was at the airport, she got stolen by this guy that's been sort of, I guess, stalking her. Heard really good things about this book, and I am so excited about this because it just looks so good. And it sounds really good too, because in the end, he's sort of like the reason why he brought her to he brought her to a deserted sort of island, I think, and it's sort of sandy and everything, and he's expecting her to fall in love with him, and after he just stole her. So I don't know about that, but it just seems like a really interesting novel. The next book I also got with the chapters gift card, and it is called The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa. I'm so happy about this because it just looks really good. I've been meaning to get this book for a while. It looks really good. I've heard really good things about it, and this is one of her really popular series, Julie Kagawa's. I actually have her other series. It's the Iron King series, or actually it's called the Iron Fae, but I have the first 2 books here. I haven't read them yet. I really need to. I think I read the first 2-3 pages of the Iron King, but I sort of stopped reading that because I was going into a readathon. I sort of put it down because I was going into the 24-hour reading marathon, and I already chose the books that I really wanted to read, so I put it down for then. The 24-hour readathon from Miranda from Books 101 and Gary from Books Need Love, and yeah, I just put it down because there was other books that I really wanted to get to at the time, but I am gonna go ahead and read those sometime. I'm not sure when. I'm hoping soon because it looks like a really good series, and this looks like a really good series, so I really need to get into it. And the final book of this book haul, which I also got with the Chapters gift card. I got like quite a few books from Chapters. Like I wasn't able to get a whole bunch of money off of this order because like because I only had $40, plus they were sort of having a sale, 30% off their hardcovers, so I didn't get a whole bunch of money off altogether, but I did get like quite a few, so I'm really happy about that. And this is called Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. It seems like a really good novel. I always know that novels and books and everything like that are way better than the movies, and I absolutely loved the movie, and I'm just so happy that I got this really nice looking cover. Like there was I've seen this cover before and I was wondering if I should get it, but it was $30 and I wanted to get a whole bunch of other books at the time, but since I got the gift card I thought I would go ahead, and also it's about $30, so about 30% off is a little over $20, just a little bit, so I thought I would go ahead and get it because it looks like a really good book and I really need to start reading this. I think this is like 1,000 pages or something. It's really intimidating to look at this book. Like 1,231 pages. Like, oh my gosh, I really want to get into this book, but at the same time it is so scary to see this, to see how big it is, to see how many pages it is. It looks really intimidating, but I am determined and I really need to read this book sometime in the future. I am going to read this sometime in the future. It's like my life goal to read this sometime in the future, and I keep repeating myself, but it just looks like a really good book. And that is the end of this book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys check out any of these books. I'm really happy that I got them. And yeah, comment down below telling me if you like any of these books, if you guys have been meaning to read these books. Just comment down about anything. I really want to hear about any of these books that you've read or you want to read, or just anything like that. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one, so bye.